and she says, "For God's sakes, why are you ironing your shirt and your pants?" And I say, "I'm going to meet my mother." So, sorry. So we're here to celebrate. This is not a funeral. So after all the years, my mother, who raised us, tragically passed away when both my sister and I were in our teens. So for many years I had no mother. I knew I had a birth mother because I was informed I was adopted. I finally, after many searches of unsuccessful types, including even waiting for the advent of the internet, unable to find out anything about my background, is Pat Cherry here by any chance? Pat, my high school friends. And Pat, in one conversation we'd had back when, says, "Why don't you hire a detective?" Lo and behold, what a great idea. I hired a detective. Detective in no time found out my mother was an honor student at Eastern High School. Possibility she could have gone to college. This is 1940s. Went to Michigan State, graduated from Michigan State, outstanding student, went to Vanderbilt, master's degree. Met my father, young medical resident. Their quote unquote, "You were not a one-night stand," turned into me. Unwed mother adopted me to my mother, Ruth Bush. So I'm ironing my shirt in West Virginia. My mother and Paula and the 5 siblings I don't know I had have all been raised in Chelmsford, Massachusetts. And suddenly I'm standing on the front step with a sandwich, some flowers, ringing a bell, thinking, first grade. First grade. Except I'm, 55 or something. And I meet my mother. And my mother gone on to marry Pascal Petrullo, an Italian. All the children saved me look very Italian, or mostly Italian. And I look exactly like my mother. And so I got to know, thank God, over the next few years, a wonderful woman who had incredible gifts of loving basketball. She rooted for Michigan State. She had no love lost for KU. not a flinch of a Jayhawk in her body. Loved Jeopardy. Loved crossword puzzles. Loved to read. And I was unknown to anyone in the family. She says, "I'm the only one that knows about you." Her husband had passed away, and my mother had no intention of breaking this news as an 80-year-old that she had a son that nobody else in the family knew about. Except that she left my picture in plain sight until my sister, Paula, says, "Jesus, Mom, who's that? It looks just like So my wonderful sister has become a wonderful friend, like the sister I was born with and raised with, my sister Barbara. Paula's become a dear in her family, and so I have 2 families now, and I have as many friends, I have as many brothers and sisters now as Bob's.